Oi, oi, how we doing? Oi, oi, Savaloy. Let's get started. Let's get down to business. Just getting things opened up and we'll be right there. You know what? Fuck it. Who we got? Let's see, there's 5 people out there. Miss Jones, Feck, how you doing? Bits and pieces being shared out. Jake, Angelia, Brandon CAWs, well, you're in time. Send coffee, you need more than coffee. You're the women's KO champion. You're on live constantly. So you better be watching your back the whole entire time. But here we go, episode 16 of the SWA. Coming at you live as always from Glasgow, Scotland. And we're kicking things off with a Wrestling Cup Round 1 match between Brandon CAWs and Adam Guerin. This round 1 draw of the Wrestling Cup sees Brandon CAWs of the SWA go head to head with Adam Guerin of Red Dragon Wrestling. Both men have had 5 singles bouts to their names, and it forms anything to go by. You have to say that Brandon has the upper hand in this one, but with this being a single elimination tournament, you can throw the form out the fucking window, because it's all about that one and all important pinfall or submission. So, question is, who you got for this one? Is it Brandon CAWs or is it Adam Guerin progressing into the draw for round 2? This match scheduled for 1-4 as the crowd just shouted out there, and is a round 1 Wrestling Cup match. Coming down to the ring first, he stands in at 6 feet 9 inches, weighing in at 275 pounds. By way of New Jersey, USA, is the Big Red, the Captain, Brandon CAWs. So there you go, the Iron Skull and Women's KO Challenge is open. Obviously there is current restrictions on that. But if you want to get involved, message Miss Jones directly via Twitter or Skype. You have to message her via Twitter or Skype only to get a shot at that belt. But coming down to the ring now, he weighs in at 277 pounds, standing in at 6 feet tall, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, USA. He is the War Beast, Adam effin' Guerin. So Adam Guerin, normally on Red Dragon Wrestling, has popped up north a couple times representing in the trios division, but here he is, a one-on-one with Brandon CAWs. Brandon at the moment has the better form of the 2 men in singles competition. Here we go. Wee Jimmy rings that bell. Collar and elbow tie up, and Adam gets that rear waist control. No, Brandon with the standing switch. Snapped over the shoulders and into the rear chin lock though. Adam is well versed in mat techniques. All-American wrestling champ in his heyday. A little snap suplex there by Brandon. Now being inverted, elevated side slam there. Quavos now trying to take back control. Snapped over and a stiff kick down the spine of Adam again. Discus Larry almost took Adam clean out of his boots there. Brandon trying to take control and again brings Adam up and takes him straight back down with a hard hitting lariat. There you see him going to work on the arm, trying to take away that wrestling technique. If Adam can't get a grip because his arm's not working fully, Brandon Quavos may just have what it takes here. Bringing him up now, crashing down hard with the power bomb. Bringing him up, Adam with a quick snap jab, knife edge chop, but Brandon Ace returns fire with one of his own and launches himself through the air. Adam sidestepping him, that side suplex. And a big stomp right between the eyes. Brandon now rolling over onto his front, but Adam again stomping away at the chest. Trying to draw all the air out of the lungs of Brandon Quavos with those hard boots. And a big 5-star frog splash off the middle rope there. Not much distance and, well, not a lot of height on it either. It ain't pretty, but it's effective. Leg hook now down for the pin. Jimmy out of position. There's the one and only a 1 count. A little slap around the back of the head and a stiff kick down the spine now of Quavos. Bringing him up onto his feet. Adam brought up into another power bomb there. Little headbutt to the groin at the same time. Adam now. Oh, stomp on the midsection. Bringing him up, slingshotting into the knees, over the back. But Brandon up on his feet, drops Adam with that drop kick there, right on the money. Bringing him up now, ducks under the lariat, but Adam Guerin comes back with another stiff kick down the spine to follow up, and Brandon in trouble maybe. Adam now, gut wrench suplex. A little showing off, a little showboat here for the Glasgow crowd. Brandon rolled underneath that bottom rope, bringing himself up. Big forearm, springboard neck breaker. Guerin now brought to his feet. Quavos a snap suplex. Going after the lower back of Adam Guerin. Again bringing that Adam up, but Adam with the fireman's carry takedown, rolling him over his shoulders there. Overhand right, clubbing over the shoulders of Quavos. Forcing him down into the canvas now. Burying those knuckles in the back of his skull and a stomp into the lower back. Here we go, the leg hooked by Guerin. There's the one and a stiff kick out on one. Quavos quick to his feet, missing with the big boot. Adam rolling away. Pull back knife edge chop and another chop, lighting up the chest of Quavos. Up on his feet again, but there's a kick to the midsection. Shoots for legs, that wrestling takedown. How you doing, Drum Monkey? Our Iron Skull champion in the building there. Big overhand right. Adam now going for that teardrop suplex. Brandon Quavos holding on for the ride now. As Adam's got a hold of his ding-a-ling, his ginga-angool, he's all up in the grip. And here we go, there's two. And it's going to bring a milky tear to Brandon Quavos' eye as he delivers a third and final teardrop suplex. Leg hook down for the pin is the one. And only a 1 count still. One of Adam Guerin's biggest moves, and Brandon Quavos just kicked out on one. But Adam now laying in wait as Quavos slow to his feet, looking to scoop him up, but there's the big uppercut into the solar plexus, and into the corner goes Quavos now. Little do-si-do, around we go. Quavos tosses Guerin into the corner, jumps up onto the middle turnbuckle, oh no, tornado over the top rope, hot shots him, and now Quavos is begging for Adam Guerin to get to his feet. perched out on that apron. Phenomenal forearm. Cuevas launching himself. That big forearm right across the head of Adam Guerin. Bringing him over into another neck breaker. And Guerin now rolling to the outside. Smart move, can't be pinned or submitted out on the apron there. Big right hand swing and a miss though by Cuevas. Adam through the ropes, gets caught straight away. Key locked up by Cuevas, but there he is with the uppercut and another. Working the guts of Cuevas to free himself. Looking to bring him over, but no, rolled over the back of Cuevas there. Stomped right between the shoulders. Guerin now takes a stiff punt up the booty. From behind there, sending a shockwave up the spine. Now Cuevas looking to roll him up, but his positioning's poor there. Has him up against the ropes. And again, Cuevas through onto the apron. And again, begging for Adam Guerin to get to his feet. Launching himself again with the forearm. And is that the one that's going to put the lights out on Adam Guerin now? Cuevas sitting him up. And again, going for that inverted side slam. Not finished. Guerin brought to his feet again. Uppercut though by Guerin. Forcing Cuevas down into the canvas again. And again burying the knuckles into the back of the skull before launching a boot into the lower back. And again a little bit of showboat from Adam Guerin. Cuevas brought to his feet. Kick to the miss. No, the leg caught in a big lariat, cutting down Adam Guerin there. Big uppercut. Headbutt there from Guerin. Cuevas tossed back into the ring. Face down, ass up is Cuevas, center of the ring. Adam with a stomp into the lower back. Flatliner there. Cuevas driving Adam Guerin face first into the canvas. Now bringing him up. Short brain buster. And again Adam rolling for the ropes. This time pulling himself up inside the ropes. A low kick. Mid kick there. The leg caught there. And Adam Guerin fighting his way off the ropes now. Drop kick sidestep by Guerin. But that Brandon Cuevas grabbing a hold of that arm as Guerin threw that punch. Rolled him over. Now snapped him over and brings him up. Inverted slam there. Cuevas perched up on that top turnbuckle. Looking for the corkscrew. You see it hurt Brandon Cuevas there. Adam Guerin doubled up in pain after that hit. Up on the shoulders. The Ishikarushi, better known as the fireman's carry, into the neck breaker. Down for the pin is the 1, 2, and 3. Adam Guerin goes out in round 1, and Brandon Cuevas progresses into the round 2 draw. You see those teardrop suplex. Brandon Cuevas took those like a champ and kicked out on 1. You see a foot on the rope there. Poor move by Brandon Cuevas, but here bringing him up onto the shoulders, launching him through the air into that neck breaker. But progressing into the draw for round 2 is Brandon Cuevas. So Big Red makes it one step further in this tournament. Unknown on who his next opponent shall be. The round 2 draw will be done after all round 1 men's and women's matches have been completed. So you have to stay tuned for when that happens. But we're going to move right along. into our next match, which is another Wrestling Cup match of the women's tournament. So let's bring on our ladies. Right then, let's get this going. So here we go, our women's tournament match, a round 1 match. So Kaylee debuted last week, but unfortunate for her, not coming away with a victory. Now, however, she has a chance in the round 1 of the Wrestling Cup, matched up against a veteran of Cougar Night. So can Kaylee find the form required to move on to round 2, or does Cougar Night's experience take her through to the next round? You're gonna have to tell me who you got for this one. Is it Kaylee the Red Widow, or is it Cougar Night, one half of Holy Hell, two fiery little redheads? Drum backing Cougar on this one, but here she comes. Hailing from New York City, she is Kaylee the Red Widow. Yeah, she's got to turn. Oh shit, good point, Brandon. I better lock my fucking door quick. Not much known about Kaylee before she arrived here. Making a burst onto a scene at the Anti-Up pay-per-view, then having her first match last week against Sunshine Marigold, coming up short. Now she's going up against a veteran in Cougar Night. And her opponent, standing in at 6 feet tall. Is that with or without the heels she's wearing? Weighing in at 165 pounds by way of Austin, Texas, USA. That booty says she's Anarchy. Well, I don't know about that. But she is Cougar Night, one half of the tag team Holy Hell. I'm amazed that hat stayed on with that little backward roll there. Quite impressive. It's either glued on . I didn't say a thing there, Drum. You said those words. And here we go. The bell rung in this round 1 match of the Women's Wrestling Cup. Rear waistlock applied by Kaylee. Snapped over the shoulder into the rear chin lock by Cougar. And now driving that knee right between the shoulders. Again, locking up in that collar and elbow type. Kaylee this time pushing Cougar away. Quick to grab a hold up. Whipped hard into the turnbuckles there. Brought up sidewalk slam. Stiff kick down the spine and brought back up to her feet. Cougar, big judo throw there from Kaylee. Coug's now brought to her feet. Big roundhouse swing and a miss there by Kaylee. Running bulldog by Cougar Knight. And again, brought up onto her feet. Wrenching round on that wrist now. Cougar backing up into the corner. Look at that balance, doing that in heels. Along the top rope and then dropping the club and blow. A little bit of old school there by Cougar. Low kick, leg caught though. Big elbow shot to the top of the knee and a jumping knee shot to follow up by Kaylee. Boots right into the face of Cougar. Now bringing Cougar up onto her feet. Shoots for the leg, but Cougar steps over, wrenching on that arm now. Got that wrist control. Elbow shot across the back of the arm. Chop block, catches the side of the leg of Kaylee. Down for the pin and not even a 1 count. Kick to the midsection, no, the leg caught. Dragon screw takedown there by Kaylee. Cougs now helped up onto her feet. Big high kick there right on the button. Taking Cougar onto her back. Helped up Cougar, those side steps. Kick to the back of the calf. Club and blow into the pump handle. Backbreaker. Stomp down on the knee. Swing and a miss. Brought into that side headlock. Swinging for the fences there was Kaylee, but ducked under and rolled over the back goes Kaylee now as Cougar climbs up to the top rope and corkscrew moonsault, but Kaylee got those knees up. Looking for the snap, note, pushed away there by Cougar. Kick to the midsection. Cougar now gut wrench, ragdolling her into the suplex, rolls back over, still holding on. And a second suplex. Still got a hold of those hips. Rolling through into the pin and not even a 1 count again. Kick to the midsection. No, the leg caught again. Dragon screw takedown by Kaylee. Kaylee straight on Cougar's case. Shoots for the legs. Wrestling takedown there. Driving Cougar into the canvas. Helps her up onto her feet. Kick to the knee. Off the ropes. Shining wizard there. Down goes Cougar, but Kaylee doesn't follow up with a pin, opting instead to go back to work on the head of Cougar Knight. Cougar slipping the head from between the thighs, gets up, kick to the midsection, stumbling backwards goes Kaylee, whipped into the ropes now. Little Lou Fez press, nope. Up on her feet and now smashing the back of Kaylee's skull against the canvas. Now the leg hook down for the pin, there's the one and only a 1 count. Cougar tossing Kaylee by her hair across the ring. Those dreadlocks being put to good use as Cougar now goes to work with the elbows. The crowd counting along as Cougar builds up a head of steam. Starting to slow down a little bit as we head up on to 10. And there's Cougar putting a little extra on it. Helped up onto the feet. Big Alabama slam. How you doing, Ryan Matthews? Is Kaylee now down on her back. Leg hook by Cougar only for a 1 count and a stiff kick out there by Kaylee. Mid kick. With a leg caught. Tilda well heads as down goes Kaylee. Now rolling out the ring and Cougar having to go chase after her if she wants that pinfall or submission. Tossing Kaylee back into the ring before she gets a moment's rest on the outside there. Face down, ass up, but helped up to her feet by Cougar Knight. Whipped across the ring into the corner now, face down into the turnbuckle. But there's the back elbow shot fighting her way free. Kick to the midsection, brought up patella, brain buster there by Cougar. Not finished with her yet. Shoots for the leg, but no stepping over. Getting that wrist control of her own now is Kaylee. Elbow shot to the back of the arm. Missing with that mid kick there. Cougs up on her feet. Sailor suplex taking her over. There's the jawbreaker though by Cougar. Running in for the lariat, but the back elbow shot catches her. Guillotine choke locked in on Cougar Knight. Wee Jimmy keeping a close eye, asking Cougar if she wants to give up. But Cougar powering through, driving her down onto her back. The whip into the corner, Cougar quick to follow. Kick, no, Katie catches that leg, dragon screw into the corner. And now, Katie with a kick to the knee, looking for that Shining Wizard again. That could be lights out on Cougar, but no, Katie doesn't follow up for the pin, going to work on the arm instead. Sits Cougar up. Now again goes to trap those heads between the thighs, but Cougar quick to roll through, freeing herself there, scoops up Katie. No, Katie slips out the back, inverted DDT, and Cougar now rolling to the floor. Just like Cougar, Katie not giving her a moment to rest. Double thrust there by Cougar. Rolling through, wrenching the arm round, driving her into those thin mats on the outside here. These two women, hammer and tong on the outside. There's the gut shot. Big forearm by Cougar. Tossed into the steel stairs. Yes, yes, pray. That's the way we like to pray. Depending on which religion you go. Wrenching round on the arm, big forearm by Kaylee, breaking herself free of the grip. Side headlock now, but Cougar breaking herself free. Now Cougar gets the side headlock, but Kaylee breaks out. Kick to the midsection by Cougar, stumbling Kaylee back, but there's the elbow shot. Neither woman giving an inch on the outside here. Cougar swinging for the fences with that lariat, but ducked under, neck breaker by Kaylee. Count of 13. Tossed down towards the ring. Nope. Falling over her own feet. Tripping over the mats as she got back towards the ring, it seems. Float over. DDT there by Cougar. Count of 16. These two ladies still going at it on the outside. Katie brings it back into the ring now on the count of 18 almost. Kick to the knee and again off the ropes. Shining Wizard. This time Katie going for the pin. There's the one, the two, and a shoulder up. Kaylee telling Wee Jimmy they get his count sorted. Thinks that was a bit slow. But Cougar now slow to her feet. Katie laying in wait. Here comes the bombshell drop. Leg hooked. 1, 2, and still only managing a 2. Again, Kaylee laying in wait as Cougar gets up onto her feet and again going for another bombshell drop. Another leg hook for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Making it into round 2 is Kaylee. Making up for a loss on her debut, picking out a victory here. Didn't have it easy in this match. Believe we saw a hit this 3 times and still wasn't able to secure a pin. 2 bombshell drops later and we get a victory. Moving on to round 2 by way of pinfall is Kaylee, the Red Widow. So out of the tournament is Cougar Knight. Moving on into round 2, and that randomized draw is Kaylee, the Red Widow. Has anyone stepped up? Nobody's gone looking for Drum Monkey or Demona yet. Remember, if you want to challenge for those Iron Skull or Women KO Championships, that's Drum Monkey and Damona Derby are your current champions. You need to get in and message Miss Jones via Skype or via Twitter, one of the two, and you can be challenging for that belt right there. At the moment, there is an embargo on anyone who is over 15 combined victories, losses, just total challenges, so we can get some fresh meat into the Iron Skull Championship rankings as such. But now let's move on. We're going to head into the tag team division. And here we go, our next matchup. But here we go. Our next matchup is between the Immortals and the Diamond in the MILF. Another episode, another Alpha versus Alpha matchup. Well, when you've got that many members of Alpha filling the ranks of the SWA, it's only going to happen. So, last week, Caleb and Demented walked away the winners when these two teams met as part of trios action. But when it comes to the tag action, the Immortals have the better record, even securing a win over the current tag team champions. So the question is, who have you got for this one? Is it the Immortals, Jester and Alex Wolf? Or is it Demented and Caleb James, the Diamond in the MILF? Either way, Alpha comes away with a victory. Here we go. Tag team action. The following matchup is part of the tag team division and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the tag team made up of Jester and Alex Wolf. By way of Los Angeles, California, they are members of Alpha, the tag team known as the Immortals. So the Immortals wasting no time getting down to the ring. But now, their opponents, made up of the SWA's heavyweight champion, Demented O'Connelly, and the Diamond in the Rough, Caleb James, at a combined weight of 511 pounds. They are the Diamond and MILF. Demented by way of Pittsburgh. Caleb James, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Let's see how this one breaks down. Demented and Jester Wolf starting this match up. Straight out the gate, locking up. But there's the rear waistlock quickly applied. No waistlock takedown. Now into the side headlock on the right hand between the eyes of Demented there. Staring each other down. Demented quickly whips Jester into the corner. Bouncing off the turnbuckles into that thrust kick. Straight jacket German suplex. Now Demented flexing early for the ladies in the crowd. Maybe we need to get some buckets and some mops on standby just in case a few get a little wet. Brought up onto the shoulders now, dumped down, there's the bow and arrow stretch. Brought up onto the feet, and again, no, the leg caught by Jester. Big fist into the chest and the forearm quick to follow. Brought up onto the feet now, looking for the cutter, no, pushed away by Demented, but Jester straight back in. Meeting at the knee, a little kiss there from Demented on the knee of Jester Wolf. Brought up on into the ring now is Alex. Straight in with that belly driving Demented into the canvas. Remember, tag team matches, unless they're championship matches, have a 20-minute time limit. So get your business done in 20 minutes or walk away with a big fat goose egg. Caleb James now being tagged in as Alex rolled out of the ring here. Dived in, Caleb being kept away by Wee Jimmy there. Alex taking advantage, hiding behind the referee, then delivering that uppercut into the solar plexus. Now going in, stomping on the back of the neck. Into the ring now, brought up. Backbreaker there by Alex Wolf. Bringing Caleb up onto his feet. Snap jab there, grabbing a hold of Caleb up on the shoulders. Gut buster. Catching Caleb on the ropes as well for extra measures. Whipped into the corner now of the Immortals. Caleb tosses Alex into the corner. Big right hand to the head of Jester Wolf. Whips Alex across the ring into his corner now. Looking to tag in Demented. Here's the Irish whip off the ropes. Double backdrop. Demented straight into the pin. Hooking the leg for the one. And only a 1 count. Stiff kick right into the chest of Alex Wolf as he was trying to get up there. Dodging out of the way of the grip of Demented. Caught with a flying lariat there. Now trying to bring Demented up with the leg chops from underneath him. Demented now brings Wolf up onto his feet. Slaps him around a bit. Back heel kick over a head kick there by Demented. The combination and tag back in now is Caleb James. Arm drag takedown there by Alex. Caleb brought up to his feet off his knees, and there's a big belly-to-belly suplex again. Leg drop across the chest. Grabbed him from behind, kick to the back of the calf. Jester Wolf now slips out the back, club and blow over the shoulders of Caleb. Spun her around. Caleb whipped into the ropes now. A little collision. A very right hook catches Caleb quickly over the top rope, landing on the apron is Jester Wolf. And Caleb now with a big right hand sends him to the floor. Jester up onto his feet. Fine forearm. Catches Caleb James and busts him open. Now wrenching on the head. Caleb breaking himself free. Jester now caught. Backdrop suplex. A little nip up there by Caleb. Overhead kick as he leant in. Catches him right in the side of the head. Jester now bringing Caleb up onto his knees. Now onto his feet. Whips him into the knees and the apron. And again bouncing him off the apron right in front of his tag partner. Caleb fighting back now with a forearm, but Jester quick to put an end to that with a DDT. Jimmy trying to get this match back into the ring, but Jester decides he wants to toss Caleb into the steel steps. Comes running in again, trying to scoop Caleb up, but there's a big knee lift by Caleb James. Jester now tossed down the side of the ring as we're on to the count of 10 now, halfway into that 20 count. Kick to the midsection by Caleb. Big club and blow, nope, forearm there by Jester Wolf. Throws another forearm, missing. These two dancing around each other on the outside. Collar and elbow type pushed away there by Caleb. Count of 15. Caleb has Jester in a side headlock. Now brings him. Big power slam there. Driving Jester into those thin mats. The count climbing. 18 and Caleb James still stomping away on the back of Jester Wolf. Jester up onto his knees now. Caleb slides back out. Doesn't want to take the count out victory over his stablemate here. But gets tossed into the steel steps for his troubles. Just an out collar and elbow type kick to the midsection by Caleb. Jester sidesteps the advance there from Caleb James. Now chopping away at the leg. Goes for another kick to the leg, but Caleb catches it. Knife edge chops exchanged. Now into the fist. The quick snap jab there by Caleb. Count of 7. These two still going at it on the outside here. Caleb now tosses Jester into the ring. Rolls in quickly after him. Alex calling for the tag, but Caleb cutting off the ring, standing in his way. Shoulder block by Jester. Another shoulder block takes down Caleb James. A third shoulder block. Nope. Tossed over the top rope. Landed on his feet though on the apron. Jester Wolf quick to climb to the top. Double axe handle as Caleb turns around. And now Domened's holding his hand out for the tag. There's the tag to Alex Wolf. Two fresh men back into the ring now. And Domened straight in, taking out the knee of Alex Wolf there with the drop kick. And ladies, there it is again. A little flex by Domened for you. The old sweetheart. There with that power slam to Alex Wolf. Dragging him away from the ropes, leg hook down for the pin, one and only a 1 count. Whipped into that neutral corner. Domened now grabbing a hold of a leg out the corner, bringing him out with the Alabama slam. And again, Domened bringing Alex up to his feet. There's the kick to the midsection, sending Domened back against the ropes. The big right hand there by Alex. Whips him across the ring, ducks under. Misdirection there, and there's the big lariat sending Domened flying through the air. Stomped down right between the eyes. Caleb James just back up on the apron. And here he goes looking for that cross face. There's Caleb quick to run in the ring, double axe handle, trying to break the submission hold. Domened Lowe had to break it still himself. Alex Lowe quick to scoot, grabbing him up on the shoulders. Another big go to sleep. Dragging him away from the ropes, down for the pin. Jimmy in the way for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Side headlock applied. Alex though scoops him up, tosses him over his shoulder. Is that the wrong direction to throw him in? Look at Caleb though, looking a little worse for wear there up on the apron. Tagged in now is Jester Wolf. Big shoulder barge by Domened. Another shoulder takedown. Jester tossing Domened over the top rope, lands on his feet. Perched up on that top turnbuckle. We saw Jester do it. Now Domened showing he can do it just as good. Overhead kick there by Jester Wolf. And Jester making the smart tag, bringing in Alex again. Alex though shoots for legs. Full mount position, palm strikes rain and down into the head of Domened, who was covering up the best he could. Fireman's carry takedown there. Domened now bringing Alex up onto his feet again. Scooped up on the shoulders, down for the bow and arrow stretch. Kick to the midsection. Demented now. Rolling through. The dirty double dipper for the 1, the 2. And the kick to save there by Jester Wolf. There's the stomp into the back. Caleb James with his suplex into the ring. Stiff kick to the back of Alex, missing. Zigzag there by Alex, taking down Demented. Jester Wolf, ooh, looks like he's drunk. There's the big right hand. Another big right hand. Demented pops up, eats a second. Whipped into the ropes now. Alex with the knees to the head of Demented. Demented quick to flip up onto his feet. Misses with a drop kick completely there. Alex shot in, but there was the club and blow over the back. Demented tries to scoop him up, but there's the punch, and now Alex has him down again. Wrench him back on that neck. Submission hold locked in deep, and there's Caleb James with the save once again. Stomped down into the midsection, dragging him away from the ropes now. Knee drop into that lower back. Rolled over now is Demented, leg hooked. Alex looking for the 1, the 2, and Caleb again with the save. The arm wrenched around. Demented now being called for to get to his feet by Alex. Ready to pounce. Up on the shoulders. Go to sleep, and again Alex has busted somebody open with that. He busted him open at the house show of those wrestling cup matches too. And again the save by Caleb James just in time. Integuru missed by Demented. Looking for a cut or a snap. There was Alex. Pushed away by Demented. Snapped over now. Bringing him up to his feet. Demented rolls him over. Big knees into the jaw. And yet another big knee. Boot caught. Big lariat takes Demented off his feet. Brought up onto his feet again. Back elbow blocked there by Demented. Whipped into that neutral corner. Back elbow again by Demented. Look at the bitch slaps. Back heel kick into the overhead kick there. Right on the money. Dropping down to the canvas. Now goes Alex Wolf. Brought up. Bringing him into that DDT. Demented starting to lose a little bit. Maybe needs to make the tag. Looking exhausted as Alex Wolf tags in Jester. Jester missing with that big boot. The overhand right blocked by Jester. The big running Aaron over to the floor goes Demented. Trying to pop back up. Jester straight on his case and tosses him into the ring now. Demented has the opportunity to make the tag. And there it is. Caleb James back into the match. Back elbow shot by Jester. Big headbutt by Caleb. Tilda well into the backbreaker. That lumbar check. Jester left on his own. Both men now one-on-one. Their partners out for the count on the floor. Caleb now bringing Jester up onto his feet. Whips him into the corner. Turning him around now. Could Caleb be looking for creeping death? Here he goes. Brings Jester up. And there it is. Creeping death. Dragging him away from the rope. Alex though up onto his feet now. Caleb looking for the pin. Jimmy out of position. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Just over 6 minutes remaining in the match. Jester pulls the punch. Doesn't want to hit his stablemate in the back of the head with a punch. Tossed into the turnbuckle. Big knee lift there by Jester. Caleb now tossed into that neutral corner. Jester shoots for the leg, but Caleb gets out. Delivers a knee shot right into the ribs. Jester though, big European uppercut. Staggers Caleb back. Now looking for that Lufes press. Raining down the shots. Caleb up onto his feet quickly. Jester though, quick to get that side headlock. Caleb breaking himself free. Bringing him up. Backdrop suplex. Dragged away from the ropes. No overhead kick there. As Caleb leant in to pick up Jester Wolf. He took a shot to the side of the head. Now Josser with a stomp into the midsection. And now working the lower back as he's got that wrist trapped. Hammerlock in the arm. Folding it around now. Grabbing a hold of the other wrist. There's the double knees into the back and the forward roll through. Held up onto his feet now. Whipped into the corner of the Immortals goes Caleb James. Dosida, around we go. Just a tossed into the corner and whipped across the ring into the corner of the Diamond in the MILF. Tagged in is Demented. Big uppercut into the midsection. Scooped up. Crossbody counter there by Demented. And Alex holding the hand out for the tag. Demented standing in his path though. Stiff kick down the spine. Demented now bringing Jester up onto his feet. Side headlock applied. Snaps him over. And now looking to go for the abdominal stretch there. Opening up Jester Wolf. Jester though trying to break free of the hold. Elbow shots to the knee. Now the gut shot. Big hip toss. Jester calling for Demented. We're just under the 4-minute mark now. Vernon Quinn, how you doing? Jester brings Demented up onto his feet, grabbing him up. But Demented made himself a dead weight there. Unable to do anything with him. Pumps out for that lariat. The big headbutt. Staggering Jester back. The drop kick to the knees. Sidestep by Jester. Stiff kick into the ribs and brought up onto the feet now. Jester looks like he's trying to grab a hold of Caleb. Big overhand right. Center of the ring. Looking to put Demented out. And there it is. Demented tapping out. And Jester Wolf is going to pick him up some bonus points here. Some singles bonus point there for Jester Wolf. Taking down the heavyweight champion. But the Immortals get revenge for last week's loss. And move on forward with a victory in the tag division. And they cut it fine with the 3 minutes left. There you saw the dirty double dipper. There's Alex, saved there by Caleb James. There was the go to sleep that busted open Demented. But your winner of this match by way of submission is Jester Wolf and Alex Wolf, the Immortals. But it looks like Drum Monkey's not escaping that easy. The Iron Skull Championship on the line, and coming after Drum Monkey is the sexual revolutionary Jesse 6. Drum was slightly disappointed when we heard we'd had a misdraw for the Wrestling Cup and he was no longer going head to head with Jesse 6. Well, looks like his dream gets to come true. He gets a bar brawl with Jesse 6 for the Iron Skull Championship. So here you are, our Max Headlocks, our sponsor of all the bars in the arena. And here we go, Jesse 6 straight out with the Hurricane Rana takedown. Drum feeling the effects, back elbow shot. Bear-like claw there by the Drum Monkey, scooping him up, high angled suplex to Jesse. Stomped down into the back, missing. Jesse now, wheelbarrow into the leg split, arm drag, takedown. Drum Monkey now tossing Jesse 6 over towards the bar area, grabbing himself a steel chair, and he looks like he wants to pound Jesse 6 with the big iron chair. The chair grabbed by 6. Oh, a little teardrop suplex there. Still holding on to Drum Monkey, looking for a second teardrop. Drum Monkey being felt up and driven all over the place here with a trio of teardrop suplexes. Six now, grabbing a hold of the legs, double leg drop right between the thighs. Drum Monkey brought up onto his feet, catches the leg, sweeps it from underneath him, now stomping down into the knees of Jesse Six. Six quick up onto his feet, a big high angled suplex. That Rubik's Cube bat swinging a miss by Drum Monkey, grabbing a hold of a chair. Oh, grabbing a hold of the bat now, swinging for Drum Monkey. Drum grabs the bat back, and nope, they're arguing over this little Rubik's Cube bat. High kick there by Drum, catches Six. Looking for the fisherman's, oh no, reverse Northern Lights suplex there by Jesse Six now. Six bring Drum up onto his feet, kick to the midsection, on his back, overhead kick to the side of the head. Grabbing Drum from behind. Back elbow, oh no, backhand slap there. Takes down Drum Monkey. Looking to drop the hammer now. Drum though stealing it back right into the midsection there of Jesse Six. Double underhook, bringing him through into the backbreaker. Six helped up, catches the leg of Drum as he swings it there. Kick to the midsection of Drum Monkey, wrenching around on the wrist, but there's the big forearm by Drum. Scooping Six up, but Six slips out the back door and pushes Drum away. Handstand, scorpion kick. Drum taking it right between the eyes there. And again that leg caught by Drum Monkey. Helped up onto the feet now, kick into the midsection. Drum rolling him through all the way into the powerbomb. That looked like a lot of wasted movement there. A lot of extra effort goes into that move just for the simple effect of a powerbomb. There was Dressy looking for that roll through, but the Drum catches it with a knee shot into the head of Six now. Whipped over into the dance floor. Six looking for a steel chair in his hand, punching right through the steel chair. Was Drum Monkey there, kick to the midsection. Six says, you can't see me. Well, I think he can. Or were you offering him a 5-knuckle shuffle? Kick to the midsection, nope, the leg caught. Big club and blow across the chest of Jesse Six now. Drum brings him up onto his feet. There's that double underhook, up into the backbreaker again, stomping down into the chest of Six. Steel chair in hand now is Drum Monkey, swinging a miss. Chair grabbed and tossed away. Six now turning around. Drum Monkey tossing him over towards the bar again. Six grabs himself a steel chair. Drum Monkey still face down, ass up. Swinging a miss there with a steel chair by Jesse Six. Drum now tossing the chair away himself. Grabbing him up from behind. Oh, slipping out again is Jesse Six. Club and blow over the back. Six, oh, six-year-old release. A little 6-year-old release for Drum Monkey there. Fireman's carry takedown there by Drum Monkey. Oh. Kick to the midsection. Wrenching round on the arm. Can we get a drum roll, please? But Jesse Six still in this. The wind up the throw and over onto the dance floor goes Jesse Six. And now Drum Monkey has that makeshift hammer in his hand now, driven it into the back of Jesse Six. Held up onto his feet, kick to the midsection. Here we go again, rolling him through, bringing him up into that power bomb. Big knee shot into the side of the head. Jesse brought up again, another big knee shot driven into the side of the head, and again going for another knee right into that temple. And now Drum Monkey grabbing himself that trusty keytar, swinging wild, missing there. Jesse Six sidestepping out of the way. Keytar in hand now. Six swinging, but Jesse caught with the right hand of Drum Monkey. Face down, ass up is Six. Drum now brings him up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection. Here he goes again, looking for another drum roll. Busting open Jesse Six, but Jesse still kicking. Tossed over towards the steel chairs, falling over now is Drum Monkey. Helped up onto the feet. Six now caught up. High angled suplex. Drum now sidestep by Jesse Six, grabbed up from behind. Back elbow shot. Another back elbow shot by Drum. Drum quick to grab a steel chair. Jesse Six steals it away, toss, and Drum now been busted open. Six now tossing drum over towards the arcade zone. Steel chair in hand. A chair shot across the back. Another one to the knees, a drum monkey. And another one to the midsection. Drum sitting himself up. Six now helps him to his feet. Up on the shoulders. Death Valley driver. Damn, that back heel kick there. Caught Drum Monkey flush on the jaw. Drum now with a wind up the throw, and further into the arcade goes Jesse Six. Six now brought to his feet. Drum scoops him up. Shoulder breaker. And again bringing Jesse up onto his feet. Are we going to see another drum roll? No. Tossing Jesse back towards the dance floor. Six now brought up onto his feet. Kick to the midsection. Here we go again, rolling him through into that power bomb, and there it is, Drum Monkey victorious. So congratulations, Drum Monkey, still holding on to the title against Jesse Six. Now maybe if you're lucky, he'll buy you a drink with one of those special little umbrellas in. I think he's even got his own cocktail that he likes to make. I think it's a Six Drive. Or Six on the Beach. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure he'll get you one, whatever it is. But here we go. We're going to move right along into our next match. No, it's not a circus match, damn it. Need to remove that for now. Here we go. Right, our next match. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Ivor Cyanide going up against Eve Guerin.
You think you know me?
So here we go, our next matchup is Ivor Cyanide versus Eve Guerin. Ivor Cyanide last week got dragged into a cage match for a little snap, nap or tap tag action. All thanks to her managing, or Alpha's assisted manager, Chance Nightwalker. But this week she goes it alone, going head to head with the Detroit muscle known as Eve. With Eve's current record of 1-5, she so desperately needs a win. That being said, Ivor surely wouldn't want to be the woman to give her her second victory on her very own singles debut. So can Ivor Cyanide christen her singles debut with her victory here, or does Eve Guerin come away with just her second win in singles action? Take your pick here, who you got? I'm starting to wonder if we should rename the show Scottish Wrestling Alpha, because it seems to feature a lot of damn alpha around here. But here we go. This match is a women's division match and is scheduled for one fall. Standing in at 5 feet 6 inches, weighing in at 168 pounds. By way of Croatia, but also known to be out of I'm just going to call it Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I can't say that other one. I did have it down, but I can't get it anymore. She is Ivor Cyanide. Mississauga, Canada? Mr. Naga, yeah, there you go. That's as close as we're getting. Certainly making an entrance here on a singles debut. Ivor Cyanide has arrived and the pyro was not spared. And here comes her opponent. 5'9", 207 pounds of Detroit, Michigan muscle. She is a member of Ruthless Incorporated, Eve Guerin. Eve Guerin, currently with 1 victory to her name. Is it time to score a second and spoil someone's debut? All of Alpha is on SWA. There isn't, apart from Amber Young, but she wasn't officially Alpha at the time when she was drafted. So here we go. Ivor Cyanide, Eve Guerin. Ring that bell. Collar and elbow tie up, and there's the rear waist lock now by Ivor. Bringing her up, waistlock takedown. Brought up onto the feet, no, slipped out the back door. Still holding on, driven into the rear waistlock, driving her down, and there's the headlock into the right hand, into the forehead, and here we go again. This time Eve whipped into the corner, bounced off the turnbuckles. Cravat, DDT. Bitch slapped her across the chops there by Ivor, and she's quick to climb to the top rope. Eve laid out, shooting star press. Stiff kick down the spine. Eve brought up to her feet now. Kick to the knee. Super kick to the jaw, and down on her back again is Eve Guerin. Ivor Cyanide going 100 miles an hour it seems, and another shooting star press, hooking the leg this time. There's the one and only a 1 count. Back elbow shot blocked there by Ivor. Hurricane Runner takedown, and Ivor doing a little bit of showboating here. Eve pulling herself up on the ring apron. Big forearm by Eve. Through the ropes now. Kick to the midsection there by Ivor. Comes in, rolls her up. Double stomp into the midsection, and Eve Guerin in all kinds of trouble. But there she is, rolling over, driving Ivor down into the canvas now. But there's the boot into the chest to follow up. Ivor brought up onto her feet. Sidestepped. Big knee into the ribs there. Halting Eve's progression. Snapped her over hard. Now bringing her round onto her knees. Eve helped up onto her feet. Ivor, Hurricane Runner, takedown again. Eve putting herself slow up on the ropes here. Laying up against the ropes. Draped over the middle rope now by Ivor. Club and blow over the back. Through the rope she goes. Big knee lift. Jumping back into the ring as Eve is still laid out on her back here. A little stomp, and Eve seems to have fired up. Comes running out their gates with a big lariat, taking Ivor down. Thinks it's enough to get the pinfall already. Not even a 1 count. Grab from behind now is Eve. Irish whip over the top rope. Lands on the apron though. Big forearm. No block there by Eve. Forearm sends Ivor backwards. Irish whip sends her against the ropes now. Jumping lariat, and again this time it's missed. Roundhouse kick missed by Ivor. Big gut shot. Mid kick, leg caught. Kick to the midsection there by Ivor. Float over into the DDT. Eve Guerin just can't build up any momentum in this match. It seems just as she looks like she's starting, Ivor shuts it down. Eve though now has Ivor up on her shoulders, bringing her round to the ring ropes, and there's the hot shot. Leg hooked again, down for the one and only a 1 count. Stiff kick down the spine. Eve pulls the punch. Ivor now. It looked like she was going to go for a ride there, but there's a quick shot into the ribs, breaking herself free of Eve's grip. There's the Irish whip. Pop up, float over into the cutter. That rainbow cutter is the call of Kafuru. There's the leg drop to follow up. Wrenching round on the wrist, big forearm to the face. Eve trying to fight back now. There's the kick into the midsection, the double underhook into the power bomb. Brought up onto the feet now, big running lariat. A second lariat by Eve. Here she is trying to build up a bit of momentum now with a trio of lariats. Ivor in the corner. Big knife edge chop lighting up the chest of Ivor. But there she is firing back with one of her own. The arm drag takedown there by Eve. Wrenching round on the wrist now, hammer locking Ivor up, but there's the back elbow shot. Comes in, rolls her up. There's double stomp into the midsection again. Overhead kick there by Eve. Ivor now, look at her trying to fire herself up, headbutting that top turnbuckle. Big forearm, climbing up the ropes now. Ivor on the outside, brought in with the big suplex there off the middle rope. Kick to the midsection, double underhook. Butterfly suplex. Leg hook down for the pin for the 1, the 2, and a shoulder up on 2. There you see, flexing it out before dropping that elbow right into the chest. Ivor now being brought up onto her feet, scooped up, but no, she slips out the back, pushes Eve away, grabs her up now. Looking to make Eve submit, but there's Eve rolling her through. Scooped up on the shoulders, brought round towards the ropes. Hot shot. Eve now, big pullback knife edge chop, and a big pullback knife edge chop for a second time. Wee Jimmy telling Eve to back the fuck up as he checks on Ivor there. Wonder what's going on there. Jimmy concerned for Ivor, it seems. Eve missing with those knee drops. Helped up onto her feet now. Ivor takes a snap suplex, rolling the hips. Still holding on. A second. Rolls them hips again. And here's a trio. The three amigos in town. Eve crawls up to the middle rope again and again. Misses with that knee drop. Well off the target, but it hooks her leg now for the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. Ivor quick to her feet. Eve caught, snapped over, stiff kick down the spine. Brought up onto her feet now by Ivor Sinai from behind, a dragon suplex. Holds on for the pin, 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Stomped down into the lower back. Brought up onto her feet now. Big spike into the throat. Off the ropes. Running leg drop. Helped up onto her feet. Big gut shot there. Eve shoots for the leg, but Ivor catches another knee buried into the rib cage. Slowly bringing her up onto her feet now. Fakes out that back elbow, delivers to the DDT. Shades of Arn Anderson there. Helped up onto the feet now. Up onto her knees. And there, the Cyanide Dreams. Kick to the midsection. Bringing around and into the abyss. Leg hook for the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Eve Guerin on 2. Big running knee shot missed there by Eve Guerin. Grabbed up now by Ivor, but dead weighting her, making herself impossible to lift was Eve Guerin. There's the big single leg takedown, no DDT counter there by Ivor. Eve now up on her feet, gets caught by Cyanide. Big club and blow, breaks the alarm lock there, bringing her up onto the shoulders for the gory bomb. Dragged away from the ropes now. Leg hook down for the count for the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Eve Guerin picks up her second victory. But boy, did she make fucking hard work of that one. Eva Cyanide showing strong in this match. Just not strong enough to pick up the victory here. Laid out some of the best we saw. Into the Abyss. We've seen Cyanide Dreams and we've seen the Call of Cthulhu. But winning was Eve Guerin. That's only her second singles victory out of 7 matches. A little bit of confidence maybe built there by Eve Guerin. We do know she's still got a Wrestling Cup match to go at some point. But apparently a little ruckus breaking out back. It seems to have spilled down into the boiler room. Both of these women falling down the stairs. It started off in the backstage area. It's fallen down the staircase and we've gone down into the boiler room. And Kaylee, the Red Widow, and Damona are going to go head to head for the Women's KO Championship. So take your pick here. Who you got taking the Women's KO Championship? Is it Kaylee the Red Widow? Or is it Damona Darby? Camera crew trying to find these two women now as we get down into that. There they are. Here we go. Locked. Oh, big rake of the eyes there by Damona. Drop kick on the chest. Bitch slapped across the chops. Katie now grabbing a hold, bringing her up, stalling, nope, slipping out, landing on her feet is Damona there. Big forearm into the lower back, rake down the nails of the back. Big overhand right takes Katie off her feet. Big forearm into the face, spun her around now and tossed over towards, well, the workman's bench area. Helped up onto her feet. Kaylee scooped up, walked out, and there's the backbreaker there by Damona, now stretching her over the knee. Helped up onto her feet now, scooped up. Damona now carrying her over towards those pallets there, dropping her down on her back. Again, helped up onto her feet, sweeps the leg from underneath her. Damona now stomping down on what I can only assume is the back of Kaylee. Kaylee with the collar and elbow tight, pushing Damona away. They'll wind up the throwing over towards the furnace we go. Rumour has it that's where she wants to throw Damona. Big gut shot there, grabbing a hold of the arm, wrenching around now, forcing her down, and stomped to the back of the arm there, trying to snap the elbow. Arm drag takedown. Damona now has a hold of Kaylee, looking for the choke slam, but there's the back elbow shots. Kaylee turning around, grabbing herself an oil drum. Russian leg sweep though by Damona, catches her from behind. Brought up onto her feet, they'll wind up the throw and back over towards that workman's area. Helped up onto her feet, kick, no, Katie catches the leg, knee shot underneath the jaw, staggers Damona backwards, scoops her up, the bombshell drop. And again brings her up, big forearm, dropping Damona on her back. The wind up, back elbow shot though by Damona. Jumping lariat there takes Kaylee off her feet. Again, helped up onto her feet. Scooped up, slipped down, nope, pushed away there by Kaylee. Running STO takedown. Now trying to pull the arm out of its socket, there is Kaylee. Helped up onto her feet, the wind up, the throw, and over towards the staircase goes Damona. These two women fell down that staircase as they brought into this brawl. There's the big sailor suplex. Up on the shoulders again, dumped down this time for the bow and arrow stretch. Damona rolling around that lower back, troubling her now. Katie just looking at her, thinking about what she wants to do next apparently. Bringing her up. Big right hand right between the eyes, drops Damona onto her back. Little wind up, the throw, and back over towards the furnace area goes Damona now. Katie elbow drop right to the heart of Damona, trying to get that fucker to stop. Oil drum in hand at Katie now as Damona's laid out on the back. Well, Damona, I don't know what she was aiming for, but she flew right away. Big forearm into the lower back. Inverted neck breaker now. Stomped down into the chest. Katie brought up onto her feet. The wind up and tossed into the oil drum, falling over there. Helped up, kick to the midsection. Bitch slapped right across the chops as Damona dropped down onto her knee. Close to the furnace now. Big boot into the side of the head. Held up onto her feet. Now is Damona. The wind up, the throw, and right to... Ooh! You had that fund, that bong as she hit that metal furnace there. Oh, and there goes Kaylee into the furnace now for good measure. Helped up onto her feet. Back elbow shot there by Kaylee. Sidestep, kick to the back of the calf, grab from behind. Club and blow over the back now. Spun around and, oh, tossed back over towards the shelving or that dolly trolley over there. Kaylee now has Damona up. Grabbing it, nope. Kick to the midsection, breaking free as Damona. Rolling through. Arm drag, takedown there. Katie trying to get up, but Damona quick on her case. Ooh! Driving her face first into the concrete with some force there. You saw the snap on that. Now over towards the table, falling over her own feet. There goes Kaylee. Helped up by Damona. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck, by those dreads, and brought over towards the table here. Damona now, nope, pushed away there by Kaylee. Grabbed again, though, quickly by Damona. Brings her over to that table yet again. And again, Katie pushes her away. Wrenching the arm now. Bitch slapped across the back of the chops. Back elbow shots there by Kaylee. Quick to put an end to that. Spun around now, the one up the throne, back over towards the furnace goes Damona, as she's now laying face down, ass up. That camera angle doesn't help Damona in any shape or form. I think that one was for Jimmy in the truck there. There you see Damona on all fours, taking an oil drum across the back. Roundhouse kick, swing and a miss there. Damona now tosses Kaylee away from the furnace. Helps her up to her feet. Big overhand right block, big forearm by Kaylee, jumping big boot there, no missed. Leg sweep missed there by Damona. There's the gut shot. Big overhand right blocked, right hand there by Kaylee. Roundhouse to the back of the skull. Kaylee now helping Damona up onto her feet, and again now tossing them back over towards the furnace area. This time grabbing that shelving unit. Low kick. Scooped up on the shoulders here. No, I thought we were going to see another bombshell drop. But there's the knee being buried into the back. Kick to the midsection. Bitch slapped across the chops. The wind up the throw and back over towards the table. Goes Demona there. Helped up onto her feet. Fireman's carry takedown. Grabbed up by the skull. Dumped down hard. Bouncing the back of the skull on the concrete there. Looking for that leg sweep again is Demona. Ooh. That was a nasty bounce off the oil drum there. Side suplex. Demona though quick to her feet. And look at this, that whip again as she drives the face of Kaylee into the concrete. Such force put behind that, such whip on that. Demona now shelving unit crashes down into the chest. And again to the back of Demona, to Kaylee. Demona swings again, but Kaylee this time up onto her feet, grabbing the unit away from her, tossing it to one side. They'll wind up the throw and falling over some cardboard boxes goes Demona. Held up onto her feet, grabbing her by the wrist now. Key locking Demona up. There's the midsection shots. Breaking Demona free, but Katie comes back with one of her own. Sidestep now by Demona, kick to the back of the calf, overhand right. And again, here we go, whipping up, and that's it. Demona holds on and gives a little bit of a laugh as she sees the eyes of Kaylee go into the back of her own skull. Congratulations, Demona, our champions at the moment, holding on to those belts. Will they still hold on to them by the end of SWA? Well, let's find out. But now we're going to need to move on to another singles match and a wrestling cup match at that. And this one, well, a little bit of interest here. I'm sure Kyron will be watching on from the back, curious on how this one's going to pan out. As we see two members of the Covenanters going head to head. Here we go. So, round one draw, and it's brought these two tag team partners head to head. Having worked a circuit together for years before arriving within the UKWF. Let's face it, there isn't a lot these two don't know about each other. So who's got that one move in the bag to help them move on into round two? Let's find out. Is it Declan Shaw or is it Connor Stewart? And will it change things if it doesn't go their way? So that was a good fight between Kaylee and Demona. Katie successful in moving on into round two of the Wrestling Cup, but unsuccessful in trying to grab herself the Women's KO Championship. I'm sure it won't be the first time we see her challenge for that. But here we go, coming down to the ring first, by way of Edinburgh, Scotland. He stands in at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 261 pounds. He is one half of the Lairds of War, Declan Shaw. You may not like it, Kyron, but it's the luck of the draw. Either way, one of the boys from the the Covenanters is going out in round 1. Saying that, Kyron McAllister is going to have to go up against Aiden Nightwalker in his round 1 draw. Battle of the Bastards there. That should be interesting. And let's bring on his opponent. Standing in at 6 feet 6 inches. By way of Glasgow, Scotland. He weighs in at 326 pounds. He's the beast, known as Connor Stewart. Connor Stewart, in his own time, likes to compete in the Highland Games. Well, let's see if he can toss his partner around. Maybe they'll drive him like a caber. Let's find out as these two tag team partners go head to head for a spot in the round 2 draw. We Jimmy ring that bell. Connor in straight away with a side headlock. Tossing Declan across the ring there. Now driving the knee into the back. Looking for the collar and elbow, but tossed aside. A little bail toss there by Connor Stewart. Now clubbing blows over the back. Overhand right again. Declan put up on that top turnbuckle. There's the big boot though. Fights his way off. Connor snapped over. Trapped between the thighs. Now there's the elbow shot into the top of the head. Stiff kick down the spine. Lighting up the back of Connor Stewart there. Helped up onto her feet. Up onto her feet. Up onto his feet. Fisherman. Driver there. Declan again. Brings Connor up onto his feet. Knife edge chop. Lighting up the chest of the beast. But that just seems to have pissed the man off. Scoops up Declan. There's the hip breaker into the power slam. Forearm across the face for the one and only a 1 count. Now Connor rubbing Declan's face in the ring mat, trying to anger the man. Maybe he knows he's got a fiery little temper. Trying to put him off his game here. Brings him up onto his knees. Kick to the midsection. Running lariat and sends Connor flying over the top rope and hard to the floor there. Count of 1. And there's the side drop kick missed. Declan now bounced off the ring post by Connor Stewart. Helping him up onto his feet. Tossed down the side of the ring again, falling over the steel steps. Pop up. There's the drop kick right into the chest, sending Connor flying over the steel. Turning around and raising his arms to the crowd here. You've got to think Connor is the hometown boy out of these two. Into the ring now. Overhand right, kicked over the leg, caught there by Declan. Dragon screw takedown. You hear a few boos there for Declan. Shoots in, but Connor catches him. Gut wrench suplex there. Dragging Declan away from the ropes, and again going for that forearm buried in the face, and only another 1 count on the pin. Brought up onto the feet. Scooped up, spin outs, power bomb there. And even the hometown boys getting a few boos. Connor now bringing Declan up. Hangs him out over the top rope, cutting down their core there. Using the top rope. Looking for the belly to belly. There's the bell clap, and then rolling him over the hips goes Declan. Declan now climbing to the top. Connor laid out on his back through the air. Body splash. I hear a few boos again echo through this arena. Overhand right there by Declan. Has him up on the shoulders. Swing outside. Slam. But Declan doesn't think that's going to be enough to put his partner away. Tries to help him up. Connor there with a big boot. Release suplex there. Tossing him over his shoulders. Now deadlift him up. The bear hug locked in. Center of the ring. working the lower back, but there you see Declan laying in those elbow shots to the trapezius, and then the bell clap. And again now, after being dropped, pops in with that drop kick right between the eyes of Connor Stewart, helping him up onto his feet now, scooping him up, driven down. And is that enough? Is that enough to put Connor Stewart away? No, he's going after the arm now. Slower to the top goes Declan Shaw. Connor Stewart laid out just beneath him. Too close apparently, because Declan flies right over the top. Here we go, the code red. Hooks the legs for the pin for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Big frying pan chop across the chest of Declan Shaw there. Connor scoops him up, hangs him out over the top rope again. Big running lariat. Another lariat there by Declan. Ducks under. Declan comes in, pops up. There's the drop kick into the chest. Helped up onto his feet. Big overhand right blocked. Connor with a big forearm of his own. Shoots in for the midsection. Misses. Rolls him up. Packages him in with a DDT. Rolled away from the ropes now. And again going back to work on the arm of Connor Stewart. There's the arm. Overhand right, big forearm by Connor. Irish whip reversed over the top rope, landing on his feet though goes Connor Stewart. Big right hand, Declan now through the ropes, in for the backdrop suplex. Landing right on the second hardest part of the ring there. Declan shoots in, but Connor with the DDT counter. Connor now tosses Declan in, face down, ass up, laid in the ring. Helped up to his feet. Big overhand right by Connor Stewart. The full Nelson slam. Look at how much Declan bounced on that one. The leg hooked. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. The impact on that alone. I'm not surprised that Declan didn't kick out. You see that code red. Big forearm rocking the jaw. But moving on into round 2 by way of pinfall is the Glaswegian beast, Connor Stewart. Congratulations, Connor Stewart, on moving round to round 2. But here we go. We're going to go into the women's division now. And it is... these two ladies here. Let's get them up into the ring, get it loaded. Here we go. Alright. Here we have Tomizuki versus Molly Shamrock. The undefeated Tomizuki takes on the former SWA Women's Champion, with having already beat the current champion and 5 other women so convincingly. Is there anything Molly Shamrock can do to stop Tomizuki climbing to the top and being the #1 contender for Gemma McAllister's championship? Or is it time for the Mag Dog to re-emerge as the dominant, we'll get that word out properly, shall we, competitor, which allowed her to claim the gold in the first place? So who have you got here? Is it the undefeated Atomizuki? Or is it the former champion Mad Dog Molly Shamrock? But here we go. This match is scheduled for one fall and is a women's division match. Introducing first, standing in at 5 feet 5 inches, 125 pounds. By way of Seoul, South Korea, she is Atomizuki. So the undefeated Atomizuki, can she keep this momentum going? And her opponent standing in at 6 feet 1 inch, weighing in at 125 pounds, by way of Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. She is the Mad Dog, Molly Shamrock. Molly Shamrock losing her Women's Cup Round 1 match. Caught looking for that boom shakalaka. Caught there looking for that and got caught with a Hurricane Runner counter, which put her lights out for the 1, 2, 3. So can she make up for that? Here we go, Wee Jimmy, ring that bell. Collar and elbow tie up here. Molly with the height advantage, forcing Atomi back into the corner. That extra leverage there. Molly comes running in, grabs a hold. Big knee lift, catches Atomi, collar and elbow tie up. Atomi forced back into the ropes now. Jimmy coming to separate these two women up. And again, now the collar and elbow tie up. Into the side headlock. Key lock now there by Molly Shamrock. No, reverse into the hammer lock by Atomi. Wrenching on that arm, pushing her away, look. Still holding on, clubbing overhand right. Big spine buster there. Drives Molly Shamrock down into the canvas. There's the gut shot. Big running lariat by Molly. Molly now with a stiff kick into the chest to follow up. Back elbow shot. Blocked there by Atomi, but the second one catches in. Kick to the midsection, setting her up for that sit down pile driver. That's for Kyron to worry about what's going on when Gemma's doing. Oh, look at Molly. She's biting the nose of Atomi there. Looking for that German suplex now. Molly holding on, spins around, pull back, lariat through the air, flies Atomizuki, and now being helped up onto her feet again. A kick into the midsection, bringing her up, DDT, but Atomi quick to her feet. Palm strikes, working the body of Molly Shamrock, dropping her down to one knee. Kamagoy, the knee shot to the jaw, and there's the stomp into the lower back. Atomi now laying in the boot before the double knees into the midsection, working the core of Molly Shamrock. Where's Atomi going? She's climbing all the way up to the top. That's halfway across the ring there. The moonsault, and what a moonsault that is. The distance she covered on that one. There's the stomp down into the midsection, and now into the lower back. And again working the back of Molly Shamrock. Molly though grabs a hold of the wrist, wrenches the arm, drives Atomi down into the canvas, helping her up onto her feet. Overhand right blocked. Again, Atomi going to work. Combination strikes, overhead kick there. Dragging her away from the ropes now. Leg split. Oh, a stomp into the bread basket. That heel driven into the midsection of Molly, putting all the weight on it. The hair pull, face buster. And again, helping Molly up onto her feet. There's Molly though with the gut shot. Bringing her up, spin out. Blue Thunder bomb. Leg hook down for the one, and only a 1 count. There's the Fujiwara armbar, but too close to the ropes. Molly Shamrock escaping there. And here we go again. Atomi working those body strikes and the hair pull, face buster yet again, driving Molly into the canvas. Atomi now big overhand right, sets her up on the shoulders. Electric chair drop, catches a German suplex. Dragged away from the ropes now is Molly. Leg hooked by Atomi, down for the pin for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Atomi still looking to hold on to that perfect record. Thought she'd got Molly Shamrock there. There's the big overhand right again. Now the Russian leg sweep into the abdominal stretch. Wrenching her out, stretching Molly Shamrock there. Molly nowhere to go, nowhere near the ropes. She's going to have to break free or tap out, one of her two. Or hope Atomi Atomi did. She released the hold. Helps Molly up onto her feet. Scooped up, big hip toss. And Molly now smartly rolling to the floor. Atomi giving her time to get up to her feet now. Holy shit! The barrel roll over the top rope, and that was some distance. They almost sent herself flying over the security railing. Big right hand by Molly, fighting back. Hurricane Rana takedown with the right hands into their head. Rolling away. Kick to the midsection, the leg caught. Grabbed up. And another big spine buster there by Molly Shamrock. Counter 6 on the outside. Tossed into the steel steps. Bounced off. Rumour has it there's a couple of babies been born. I hope that all is well, considering we only not long found out. Brought up onto her feet, so it means that, oh, I don't know. Anyway, overhead kick there by Atomi Zuki on the outside. Kick to the midsection. Counter 13 now. Laying face down, ass up is Atomi, trying to get up to her feet. Caught up by the throat, and there's the big headbutt. Dragged away. The lion salt by Molly. Hooks the leg for the pin now for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Molly Shamrock defeats Atomi Zuki. And Atomi Zuki's perfect record is now gone. The first defeat comes to the former champion, Molly Shamrock. So Atomi Zuki, undefeated, has still got to fight in the women's knockout. Big congratulations, winner by way of pinfall is none other than Mad Dog Molly Shamrock. So like I said, Atomi Zuki's got to face off against Mrs. U-Taker for the Women's Wrestling Cup Round 1 match. So is that going to harm her momentum there? But congratulations to Molly Shamrock. Maybe that's the kick up the ass she needed to get back up the charts. But let's see, where are we now? Oh, it looks like we've got a little bit of action going on. Mark Caliber going after Drum Monkey. Drum Monkey still in the bar. He's been drinking with Jesse 6, a few cocktails. Can Drum Monkey hold on to that Iron Skull Championship? Mark Caliber, I'm surprised he's going for it so close to his trios match. As Eternity meet with Next Generation, new and old Eternity come together to face off. But before that, we'll have a King of the North Championship match between Leo Punk and McAllister. Here we go. Kick to the midsection straight away by Mark Caliber. Sit down jawbreaker. Helped up onto his feet now is Drum Monkey. Trying to pop her up with a cutter his drum. Pushed away, tossed over towards, back over towards the bar goes Drum now. Mark again looking for that cutter, pushed away by Drum. Sidestep by Mark. Kick to the calf and then the running lariat to the back of the head. Mark Caliber grabbing the steel chair, swinging for Drum Monkey, catching him across that lower back, and again working the back over with the steel. Swinging a miss for the third time though. Big forearm by Drum. Bringing him through. Fisherman Brainbuster. Helped up onto the feet now, wrenching on the arm. Hammer locked up into the Russian leg sweep. Helped up onto the feet now. Back elbow shot there by Mark Caliber. Comes running in, big running lariat there. Stomped down into the chest. Drum helped up onto his feet again. Back elbow shot. Elbow shot to the top of the dome. Wrenching on the arm. Russian leg sweep to Drum Monkey. So we have a crow versus a monkey. Kick to the midsection. Drum comes running in, wrenches the arm round, drives Mark down onto that shoulder. But here's Mark fighting back with a back elbow shot. Little wind up the throw and back over towards the bar goes Drum Monkey now. Helped up onto his feet, wrenched around. Drum looking for... Oh, Mark Caliber with the pile driver. Takes out Drum Monkey. And the Iron Skull Championship is back in the hands of the Crow. So not only is Mark Caliber the light heavyweight champion, he's now the Iron Skull champion. We're talking of championships, we've got a championship bout now coming up. As we see McAllister going up against our reigning King of the North, Leo Punk. That one there, ready? Let's go. So Leo Punk, the two-time King of the North champion, has selected his first opponent for his second reign. Will this work out better than last time as champion? As he's picked McAllister of Alpha. McAllister is a former King of the North champion. So can this home nation boy of McAllister, hometown boy should I say, of Glasgow, come away and reclaim the crown of the King of the North? As does Leo Punk start his second reign with a victory? Let's find out very shortly, I hope. Like I said, still to come is the Next Generation versus Attorney. That is our main event of the night, the Trios Division match. The following matchup is scheduled for one fall and is a King of the North Championship bout. Introducing first, our challenger. Standing in at 6 feet 4 inches, weighing in at 240 pounds, by way of Glasgow, Scotland, he is McAllister. McAllister, a member of Alpha, looking to claim some gold. Well, at the moment they hold the heavyweight title, the super heavyweight title, yet to claim a tag team title or the light heavyweight title. So can they get their hands here on the King of the North title and show why Alpha is apparently the most dominant faction, most important faction of all time? I'm sure there's quite a few that may argue that point, but those are the words being thrown out there by Alpha at the moment. Apparently Alpha are desperate for competition, so if anyone wants to step up to either put up or shut up, let's get to it. And his opponent, the current reigning two-time King of the North champion, standing in at 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 215 pounds, by way of San Antonio, Texas, USA, he is Leo Punk. So Leo Punk, like I said, a two-time champion. Does this reign start off better than his last one? Here we go, King of the North Championship on the line. Our challenger, McAllister. Mixed reactions here from the home crowd. Our champion, Leo Punk. Certainly receiving the better of the two. It's Wee Jimmy showing the belts across. McAllister has held that belt once before. Sweet Jimmy, ring that bell and here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. Leo Garin that rear waist control. Snapped over the shoulder and into the rear chin knock now by McAllister. But Punk straight up onto his feet into the key lock. Reversed into the hammer lock there by McAllister. McAllister for a Scotsman pretty well fucking tanned. Single leg takedown there, low pushed away, low by Leo Punk. Comes running in for the knee shot but sidestepped. Looking for that shoulder block takedown, taken out there by Leo, dodged. Rolled away now, the wrist clutch assault, big forearm rocking the head of McAllister. Helped up onto his feet, there's the arm drag takedown. Back and forth between these two early on. Irish whip into the ropes goes McAllister, looking to scoop him up. Nope, big knee lift there by McAllister. Big running now, it runs right through Leo. Slow to his feet but grabbed straight up by the neck. Lead the head, the body's got no choice but to follow, but there you see Leo Punk now fighting back with the elbow shots. Kick to the midsection, over, leg caught, spun around, just driven right into the knee there. Grabbed up by the wrist, wrenching the arm round now, driving him down onto one knee. But there's Leo Punk with those body shots breaking himself free. But McAllister straight in, grabbing a hold of the ankle. Trips the leg now, wrenching on that knee. Punk now helped up, there's the kick to the midsection, no. Breaking himself free, the big boot takes McAllister off his feet. Leo with the mount now, raining down the hammer fists. Big elbow shots right into the forehead, and again going to work with the hammer fists. Helped up onto the feet, big palm strikes, lighting up the chest, bitch slap, roundhouse, dropping McAllister, and well, Leo Punk looks like he's having a little breakdown there. Overhand right, McAllister fights his way off the ropes into the tornado DDT. Punk now dragged across into the center of the ring. McAllister now laying the boot into his shoulder. And now the knee into the ankle. A big boot into the chest, and then one more boot into the forehead. Tying him up, side headlock, nope, reversed, flatliner counter there by Leo Punk. Hooks the leg straight away for the pin, not even a one count there. Big gut shot there by Punk. Looking for the back elbow, but he's caught, twisting neck breaker by McAllister. Helped up. Look at the body shots here by McAllister, and then the uppercut taking Leo almost clean out his boots. Discus for him, no, ducked under, big knee lift there by Punk. Big boot sidestep by McAllister, overhand right to the back of the head. Picked up on the shoulders, hot shot over the top rope. Helped up onto the feet now, grabbed up by the scruff of the neck and led over towards the ropes. Dumped over the top rope and bouncing off the ring apron as he falls to the floor goes Leo Punk. McAllister begging for the man to get up and get back into the ring. Jumps out over the top rope, grabs Leo from behind, but Leo reverses, tossing him into the steel stairs now. Again helped up onto the feet, tossed down the side of the ring. McAllister turning to the crowd, trying to get them cheering. Punk brought up onto his feet, McAllister now tossing him into the ring. Count of 6. McAllister now overhand right, back elbow shot though by Punk. Looks for the colour but pushed away by McAllister. Kick to the midsection, right hand, and now spikes him with the Uranagi. Up onto one knee. Punk still holding onto the arm, pull back lariat. Holding onto that wrist still. Brings McAllister up again. Another pull back lariat. Still holding onto that wrist. And for a third time delivers that pull back lariat. Helps McAllister up. Sister Abigail, and now dragging him away from the ropes, leg hooked, 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Big forearm, leg shot, and now the hammer fist raining down to the head. McAllister now looking to take back control, bringing Leo Punk up. Leo though with a reversal, Russian leg sweep, caught McAllister there. Again now bringing him up onto his feet, back elbow shot blocked, big right hand to the jaw. Big lariat thrown there by McAllister, missed. Ducks under that roundhouse. Sweeps the leg from underneath Punk. Jumps in looking for the guillotine choke. Locked in deep now McAllister, centre of the ring. But Leo not giving up. Works the ribs with a punch. Look at that, take the kidneys there. Big forearm into the forehead. And again now working those forearms from behind. Looking for the inverted slam. Reverse though into the suplex by Leo. Punk now dragging him away from the ropes. Leg hook down for the 1. And only a 1 count. Leo working those palm strikes. Round the head, roundhouse, drops McAllister. Held up onto the feet now, big running lariat. McAllister pops up, takes another lariat, throws one of his own. Comes off the ropes, gets caught with a power slam there. Punk sidestep by McAllister though. Missing with that overhand right as McAllister whipped into the ropes. Kick to the knee. Super kick to the jaw, and down goes McAllister. Leg hooked for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Spun around. Leo now, what's he looking for here? The Alabama Slammer into the Colossus clutch. McAllister nowhere near the ropes. Either has to hold on or find a way to break free. And break free he does. Punk brought up onto his feet. Combination strikes, back fist. Now chopping away at the chest with those kicks. Back heel kick into the midsection. And McAllister laying in wait now. As Punk slow to his feet, breathing heavy. Gets caught with the guillotine choke. But Leo Punk straight away with the shots into the kidneys again. And working those palm strikes. Around the head. Drops McAllister where he stands. In the corner now. Big boot into the chest. Stomping away is Leo Punk. Flipping him the bird and going back to work with the stomps. Keep to the midsection. Double underhook suplex. McAllister bringing him up, brought up to his feet, sorry, Leo slips out the back door, goes McAllister pushing Leo away, overhand right block, big right hand, pump kick there by Leo Punk, catches McAllister, and now the leg hook for the 1, the 2, and only a 2 still. McAllister still holding on to that chance of being a 2-time King of the North champion. On all fours now is McAllister as Leo Punk looks to stomp on the Achilles there. Shoulder block charge into the back of Leo Punk. And McAllister now with the Glasgow kisses. Helped up onto the feet now is Punk. Dips back fist. Spin out lariat. Scooped up, no. Punk manages to slip out the back door, pushes McAllister away. The bicycle kick right on the jaw of McAllister there. On all fours now. Big running knee shot into the side of the head. Leg hook down for the 1, the 2, and the 3. Leo Punk retains his King of the North Championship. How you doing, Ripper? Paul Utaker, how's it? There you see Leo Punk, he holds on and he's still King of the North. Question is, who's going to be his next opponent? Scooped up, pushed away. There goes Leo Punk. Here he was, scooped up again, managing to find that counter, digging deep. But your winner and retaining champion, Leo Punk. Oh, he wants no part of Wee Jimmy, and I don't blame him. A little cocky swagger there by Leo. Like I said, we'll have to wait and see who's going to step up to be his next challenger. Who does that man there select to be the man to try and take the belt away from him? Make his job easy. Go after him. Spit a few bars his way. Tag him in UKWF and Leo Punk. Get it out there on Twitter. If you're on Skype, send a Skype message. I'll make sure it gets over to Twitter if you're not on Twitter. But if you're in the SWA and you want a shot at that King of the North Championship, make it known. But here we go now. We're going to get into some six-man action. Trios division. And it's the boys of Next Generation. Aiden Nightwalker, James Harris, and Victor Harris going up against the old school. Where are we? Where are we? Come on. There we go. Mr. Utaker, Jake Bagwell, and your new Iron Skull champion, Mark Caliber. Sorry, we're not going to do entrances because we know how much of a risk they are. How you doing, Mrs. Utaker? Here we go. So, Next Generation versus Eternity. Two halves of Eternity going head to head. The old guard versus the new. We've seen Aiden take on 2/3 of this team in singles action. But now he's joined by his brothers in arms, his cousins, the Harris boys. Can they show his father and his trainer that they are the future of Eternity? Or do these old dogs have some new tricks up their sleeves? Oh, those fuckers aren't wearing sleeves, but you know what I mean. So do these old dogs have it in them still? Don't forget, Aiden Nightwalker is your current Lionheart champion. Mr. Utaker is your super heavyweight champion. Mark Caliber, the light heavyweight champion. So if any of those men get pinned or submitted during this match, whoever gets that fall will pick up some bonus points. Here we go, Wee Jimmy rings that bell. 30 minutes on the clock and it's Mr. Utaker versus... Fuck, Victor. Or is it James? Shit. Always get those two mixed up. Mr. Utaker now on his back, forearm across the face. Oh no, this is James Harris, sorry. The biggest man of the three of the Next Generation. So James Harris versus Mr. Utaker starting this off. And Utaker being dragged to the center of the ring and stomped upon now. The boots laying into Mr. Utaker. Sits him up. Brought up, inverted. Slam there. Rolled up though by Mr. Utaker, looking for the early win. Only a 1 count. The neck now being cranked around. Dumped down on the back of his neck. Brought up onto his feet now is James Harris. Brought over into the corner of eternity. Tagged in is Jake Bagwell. Brought up onto the shoulders. Big Tower of Doom there. Jake now brings James up onto his feet. Kick into the midsection. James comes running in. Lou Fest press raining down the right hands into the head of the enforcer. Grabbed up, pull back. Hammer locks him up. Inverted DDT. And now being helped up onto his feet. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck and led over towards the corner. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Big bootleg by Jake Bagwell. Drop kick to the back, missing though. James Harris turning around just in time. Grabbing a hold now of Jake. Swinging neck breaker there. Forearm across the face for the pin for the one. And only a 1 count. Helped up to the feet. Pull back. Into the inverted DDT again. Jake fighting back now with a gut shot. Irish whip into the neutral corner. Jake quick to follow up, running in for the lariat. Nope, caught by James Harris there. Tossed into the corner now. Big boot by Jake. Drop kick this time. Catches James in the side of the head. And Jake decided to make the tag to Mark Caliber. And in comes Victor Harris. Back elbow shot by Victor. Catches Mark Caliber there. Stiff kick down the spine. Helped up onto the feet now. Roundhouse swing and a miss there. Mark Caliber bringing him up. Front slam there. Yeah, I thought this would be a tough one for some of these Eternity members to get behind. Victor now back in through the ropes. Kick, no, back elbow shot by Mr. Utaker. Kick to the back of the leg now, trying to chop away at the legs of Mr. Utaker is Victor Harris. And here he goes, working with those combinations, the back fist. Chopping away at the chest with the boot. Back heel kick into the midsection. Oh, Utaker didn't even buckle on that one. Kick to the midsection now by Utaker. And spins him round, drops that fist right across that face. Utaker now, not known for his high flying, climbs to the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop into the small of the back. Looking to bring in Jake Bagwell again. As Victor Harris is laid out, looking down at the canvas. Brings him up onto his feet, drop kick, sidestepped. Looking for that crossface chicken wing, center of the ring. Mr. Utaker in there quick to save the day. Victor Harris now looking to tag in Aiden Nightwalker. Jake Bagwell. Aiden Nightwalker's father's longest tag team partner, most successful tag team partner as well. Jake Bagwell not finding the same success so far this season in tag division action. Bringing him up onto his feet now. A little tour of Texas for Aiden. Leg hooked. Down for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. Grabbing hold of the wrist as the arm breaker. Jake now in with the back breaker to follow up. Looking to tag in Mark Caliber now. Mark brings Aiden up onto his feet. The Irish whip into the corner. Tossed into the boots. No, big boot there. Mark jumping neck breaker. Aiden over the double stomp into their chest and decides to make the tag into Victor again. Round the back, Mark trying to put Victor to sleep. tag made into Mr. Utaker. Victor up on the top turnbuckle. Big running out. Headbutt there by Mr. U. Big boot into the chest. Victor rolling away quickly. There's a gut shot. Back fist. And again, Victor working with those boots, laying across the chest. Back heel kick into the midsection. This time, Mr. Utaker taken off his feet. Big forearm. Big right hand. Victor bounced up against the ropes yet again. Utaker tossed over the shoulders. The backdrop, but holds onto the top rope. Big right hand blocked. Forearm by Mr. U. Over the top rope he goes. Big Mongolian chop. But there's the fireman's carry. Takedown there. Victor on his feet. Backslide driver. But Mr. Utaker rolls all the way through and back up onto his feet. Grabs him in the side headlock, but fighting his way free. Kinshasa. Down goes Mr. Utaker for the 1, 2, and the kick out just in time. Stomped down into the lower back. Victor now bringing Utaker up onto his feet. Grabbing him by the throat, but Victor tossed across the ring there by Mr. Utaker. Grabs him up now by the wrist. Death Valley driver. Leg hook down for the 1, 2, and a kick out on 2. The pile driver connects, folding him up for the 1, 2, and 3. James Harris too slow to get into the ring. And Mr. Utaker putting him away with the tombstone pile driver. Here you see that backside driver. Utaker rolled all the way through on that one. Victor Harris went for the pin right in front of his own team. Unsuccessful there. Utaker managing to kick out. Here was the Death Valley driver. Not successful. As there you saw, in through the ropes that time was James Harris. Be all winners by way of pinfall. The team of Mark Caliber, Jake Bagwell, and Mr. Utaker. The old school Eternity. So congratulations to all 3 of the men there of Eternity. And that was the SWA episode 16. So, it's time for me to say, stay safe, be good. And if you can't be good, just don't get caught at being bad or have one hell of a good lawyer. This is Ulmarwolf, and I am gone in about 2 seconds. Keep your eyes out. We may go live again with Free Lions Wrestling very soon. If not, we will be back on Wednesday, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. Give me 5 minutes. If I'm not back, I may not be coming back. I'm out of here. Take care, people.